You're watching 48 Fastcast.
All right, y'all, 7:01 is your time. Thanks for waking up with us, joining us for the 48 Fastcast. We have some news and weather to get to. Let's start with the weather, though. It is beautiful outside so far. Not bad at all. And later on today, we're really going to be nice.
Yeah, tonight, this afternoon, it's going to be really, really great outside, especially if you're heading to any football games, potentially. High school football playoffs are still going on.
Yeah, 48 blitz forecast. Got a couple local games, couple teams hitting the road to travel across Alabama, here in the Tennessee Valley, and across the entire Yellowhammer State. It looks like a great night for football. Kickoff temperatures, probably what we would expect around week 3 or 4 of the season. We should be in the 60s when those games are kicking off this evening. Ready for a big night of highlights, of course. Visibility. Fog was a huge issue yesterday morning. Not the case today. Maybe a little pocket of fog up there in Giles County. That's it. Here are your temperatures. I would definitely have some kind of a jacket with you just to get you started for the day. Our temperatures will be in the 60s probably by about 10 a.m. and we'll hit high temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, running a handful of degrees warmer than the same time yesterday morning. Warmer than average stretch of days. Weekend Sunday will be a little bit cooler, still above average at 70 degrees. There's a weak front coming in, could bring us some isolated showers. Few chances for rainfall as we go into next work and school week. Winds today very light out of the south and southwest.
This is your 48 First Alert Road Report, sponsored by Bankston Motorhomes.
The traffic update for you. Very few weather-related issues here this morning, and therefore looking pretty good. It's a Friday morning commute with very little volume right now. Minor fender bender on 72 in Athens by the 65 connection, but other than that, looking good. Even through Maston Lake, or if you're coming up from the south, no problems. 53 is clean. Research Park looks good. Here are your drive times here this morning. Athens to Huntsville will take you about 37 minutes. Jonathan.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Well, a Cherokee High School basketball coach has been placed on administrative leave after being arrested on an embezzlement charge. Our media partners at the show's Insider report that Nick Cohn was arrested in Mississippi. Cohn previously served as the athletic director of H.W. Byers High School in Marshall County, Mississippi. He's accused of collecting money from student athletes through Cash App to buy athletic equipment. But Marshall County Sheriff's Office investigators say the money was never used for that and instead was used to buy personal items. If convicted, he could face up to 5 years in jail.
Also new this morning, Decatur police have arrested the man they believe crashed into several historic tombstones at the Decatur City Cemetery. Our partners at the Decatur Daily report Quentin Wilkerson was arrested Thursday. He was wanted by police after authorities say he sped off from them in a car before crashing into those headstones. The damage was noticed last month. Officers say he caused around $15,000 worth of damage. Huntsville police, meanwhile, have arrested a 4th person after a robbery that happened last month. Police say Nicholas White and 3 other men stole another person's gun and then used it. Xavier Smith, Keyshawn Matthews, and Kendrick Gowdy are also charged in the case. Officers say they tracked down and arrested White after he took off from a traffic stop. He is charged with robbery, possession of a firearm, and attempting to elude.
Well, defense attorneys for a Red Bay manslaughter suspect are set to call more witnesses later this morning. Brandy Dowdy is accused of owning several dogs that mauled Michelle Sheeks and Summer Beard to death in 2022. Now, Dowdy has claimed that the dogs were just strays. Yesterday, Dowdy's attorneys requested a mistrial and an acquittal. Both of those motions were denied. The prosecution also rested its case yesterday. This morning, one person is in the hospital following a motorcycle crash in Florence. Florence police tell us a motorcyclist collided with a pickup truck near the busy intersection of Huntsville Road and Helton Drive. Now, the motorcyclist had to be airlifted to Huntsville Hospital. The driver of the pickup truck was not injured. The leaders with the Alabama Department of Human Resources have announced full SNAP benefits will be paid out for November. The shutdown froze those benefits at the beginning of the month. Now, this has led to almost 750,000 Alabamians losing access to SNAP.
Well, work on Ditto Landing is moving forward. We tell you when that project is expected to be complete ahead.
Well, if you've visited Ditto Landing lately, you've probably noticed some of the changes there.
Yeah, for months, crews have been working on a number of projects that will make the area one of the best places to be in South Huntsville. Now, right now, crews are also building an almost 10,000 square foot space by the water. Earlier this week, employees started installing the roof of the event center. After a year of construction, people can now launch their boats into the East Harbor for free. Crews also recently finished repaving the parking lot. County Commissioner Phil Riddick says these projects are going to bring a lot of people to South Huntsville.
We're starting to have these amenities down here that people enjoy, that makes them want to live in South Huntsville, and it maintains and the property values.
Riddick says the project should be wrapped up by October of next year.
Now, your first alert weather with meteorologist Eric Burke.
All right, happy Friday. Temperatures this morning starting off in the 30s and 40s. We don't have any fog to worry about. We see a lot of sunshine, really just kind of the crown jewel of the work and school week and how far we've come since those chilly days on Monday and Tuesday. This is even 9:30 this morning, showing temperatures in the low to mid 60s. By lunchtime, I know Gina pointed this out earlier, what a day for a picnic or even just a lunch outside on a nice patio. Temps continue to warm into the mid to upper 70s. What we're watching as we go into next work and school week, there's still a lot of questions about this forecast, but we're forecasting a center of low pressure, an upper level low, to move off to our west. Models kind of going back and forth with the placement of this low, but it will be a heavy rainmaker for several locations. Whether or not it's us here in the Tennessee Valley, time will tell. We will keep you updated right here on air, online, wherever you stream, and your 48 weather app. Saturday, tomorrow's wind gusts 20 to 25 miles per hour. Go outside, take the kids to the park or the playground. It will be a beautiful Friday for just that. Weekend looks good. Small chance of an isolated shower or two popping up, mostly for the early part of the day on Sunday. And even next week, temperatures remain on the warm side in the 60s and 70s. So fast approaching Thanksgiving, and other than those 2 cold days earlier, things are really looking good.
They're looking great this weekend, today especially as well. So definitely get out and enjoy them.
All right, y'all have a good one.